Why? Because what content you are marketing to your direct customers. That is the reason we are very much careful while you putting some content in social media. Why? Because retailers must use the social media to engage their customers in proactive, and the customers must come forward to make their purchases with our retail firm only. So when a retailer is going to be provide a content in social media website, people often begin sharing and commenting on it. So whether if suppose they feel it is a good, they will make a positive comment. If it is a bad, they will make a negative comment. And but this feedback will help us. This feedback will help us to respond immediately to take the necessary action. So sometimes there is a negative feedback also. That is nothing but this product is bad and this product is need improvisation. So it is also helpful to the company to revise, to remodify, to innovate our products also. So ultimately what we want to say is that social media marketing is become one of the major powerful tool in marketing of anything, including our retail operations, retail organizations, retail products too. Then what is the social media marketing? Social media marketing refers to the process of gaining traffic or attention through social media platforms. Social media marketing is a form of internet marketing that involves creating and sharing content on social media networks in order to achieve marketing and branding goals. Just we are transforming the information to the customers through social media. Means we have so many social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, X, YouTube. So all these social media can be used by the people to share their content, uh, what they want to say. So is the social media marketing same with as digital marketing? Why? Because many times we discussed about digital marketing also, which is also playing a prominent role in the marketing. Is the digital marketing same with social media marketing, or both are different? So the social media marketing reach is largely limited to the boundaries of the internet. On the contrary, digital marketing sometimes goes beyond on the realm of the internet and includes other digital channels, mobile phones, or digital billboards. Whereas the social media can reach where there is a internet, where there is a some internet possibilities are there. Means there is a limitation for the reachability. But whereas a digital marketing, there are no boundaries. It can be reached through digital channels. It can be reached through billboards. It can be reached through mobile phones. It can be reached anywhere. Even in the offline world also, the digital marketing will be helps to reach the people. And social marketing involves mutual engagement between the audience and company. Social marketing involves mutual engagement between the audience and company. But nothing but it is a two-way communication. It is a two-way communication. But whereas the digital marketing strategies are just one-way dialogue. One-way dialogue where the audience has very limited ability to share their thoughts to the company, their feelings to the company people. So these are the two major differences between the digital marketing and social media marketing. Then now, what are the social media marketing platforms generally the organizations may be used? For example, a variety of social media platforms are available now, which provide different services to the end users. What are they? For example, social networks means which is going to be connect with the people. Social networks. Social networks means what? These social networks are the purpose of connecting people and brands through online. So these platforms help the users to share the information and ideas virtually. So in the present scenario, just like a Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, these all are the many platforms are available for everyone. Next, media sharing networks. Media sharing networks are the platforms primarily used to share photos, videos, live videos, and some other media online. So nowadays, social network websites also supporting the sharing media. But what distinguish media sharing networks from the social networks is that the primary focus on media sharing, where it latter focus on text. The popular media sharing networks like Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, these all are comes under the media sharing networks. And discussion forums. For example, we find there are so many discussion forums. If suppose a group of people who are liked in one that particular area and they are go on discussing on that particular specified topic. Like that, these platforms are majorly used to share their news, information, and opinions. So these users visit these websites to know other opinions and evaluation on a point, on a aspect which we want to know, which we want to be discussed. So the popular discussion forums like Reddit, Quora, Dig, these all are the discussion forums. And bookmarking and content curation networks. Bookmarking content curation networks. These platforms help users to discover, save, share, and discuss new and trending content and media. Why? Because always, if we do not update in the business, the day will be the last day in the business. That is the reason we want to know what are the trending things going on. So the trending content should be make available to the users. So these networks are excuse me, are hotbed of creativity and inspiration for people seeking information and ideas. The popular bookmarking platforms are Pinterest and Flipboard. Pinterest and Flipboard. And next, consumer review networks. So these consumer review networks intended to find, review and share information about brands, products and services, as well as even restaurants, travel destinations, and more. If suppose we may be visited one a temple, if suppose yesterday was the Shivaratri and visited temple, and we can be share about the information. And whether we may be shared either in a positive manner or in a negative way also. So most of the popular consumer review networks are Yelp, Zomato, TripAdvisor. These all are the consumer review network platforms. Next, blogging and publishing networks. Blogging and publishing networks give users an opportunity to publish content online in formats that encourage discovery, sharing, and commenting. So these networks maybe helps the people more traditional blogging for platforms like WordPress, Blogger, and these are going to be make the people to post the information. So the popular blogging and publishing networks are WordPress, Medium, Tumblr. These are the popular networks. And social shopping networks. Social shopping networks. So social shopping networks make e-commerce engaging. Make e-commerce engaging, adding a social element, e-commerce. So the other social media platforms also provide such feature with call to action tools in the form of shop now and install now buttons. But these social shopping networks take one step further by building their entire application around a focused integration between the social experience and social shopping experience. So the popular shopping networks are Polywore, Etsy, Fancy. These are the popular social shopping networks. And last, interest-based networks. Interest. Why? Because we are not interested to watch all kind of and use all kind of social media networks, but only on which we have a great interest we may be used. So like this, the interest-based networks take a more targeted approach excuse me, more targeted approach than other social networks, focusing solely on a single aspect, single subject. For example, like only on books, or else only on music, or else only the interior design. So like this, they are going to be make the content only on a specific topic. So the popular interest-based networks are Goodreads, House, Lost FM. These all are the some of the social media platforms are available. And then why the social media is gaining so much of importance in the business nowadays? Why? What are the benefits we are going to get? Why? Because the social media is growing at a very much speed. The social media is going very, very rapidly. So why? Because the social media will improve the brand awareness. Social media will improve one of the what do you call retail organization brand image. And this social media marketing is a cost effective when compared with other traditional marketing approaches. And the social media engage with our customers. Social media helps to improve the brand loyalty. Social media is create a healthier customer satisfaction, and also it is more brand authority. Means here the customer satisfaction and brand loyalty plays a greater role in making business powerful. So such kind of brand authority can be created by social media, and there is a heavy increase of traffic, also one of the point to attract the social media. And also last, enhanced SEO rankings. SEO means search engine optimization. So these social media so search engine optimization requirements are continuously varying. Therefore, it is no longer enough for the business houses to simply optimize the website, but should regularly update the blog. So that's the reason social media marketing is gaining a lot of importance in the modern business. And social media helps us to engage with the customers. Why? Because the customer engagement is one of the major CRM technique. Customer engagement is a business communication connection between an external stakeholder. That means to whom we want to take into the consideration, to whom we want to sell our product, that is customer, and ourself, organization, through various channels of correspondence. So, however, we need to be engaged with customer. For that, social media is going to be helps a lot. How it is going to be helps means it is cost effective one. It promotes, it offers various quality content, and also it offers incentives, and also it in various ways the social media is going to be help the organizations to organizations to boost their sales. That's why the social media is gaining very much importance in the modern business. And social media is going to be helps to increase the referrals, so sales leads, and it builds the word of mouth advertising. It develops a new products or services. It helps to provide a customer service, and it helps to develop a reputation. And these all are most of the things which we are going to be get the benefits from the social media marketing. And social media marketing is need to be managed time to time effectively. Why? Because the updation is very important. Then to manage this social media marketing, we need to have so many tools like a software, and which is the software is going to be designed which is allows the user to publish, monitor, manage one or more of their social media networks from their single interface. So the social media management tools supports to manage many social networks from one account. So the social media management is also very important. And social media marketing means this is also includes the social media advertising. Why? Because social media advertising is a term used normally to describe online advertising. That is nothing but a paid efforts that focus on social networking sites. So one of the major benefit of this social media advertising is that advertisers can take advantage of users' demographic information and target their ads appropriately. Why? Because instead of massive advertisement, we maybe identify the target people based on their habits, based on their preferences, based on their demographical locations. So we maybe identify the target and prospective customers, and accordingly we maybe prepare our advertisement strategies. So these are the benefits of social advertising, like the social media helps to generate the leads, and it increase the visibility. It may be reach to the engaged audience. It may be reach to the specific audiences also. It will be helps to increase the brand awareness and customer loyalty. It helps to test drive promotions, and also it the social media advertising is have a lot of flexibility to promote their products. So because of these uh, varying benefits, the social media advertising is also gaining a lot of importance in the social media marketing. Then now we have discussed a many about social media marketing, but and its positiveness and its strengths and all these things. But do we have only strengths? Does the social media marketing do not have any problems? Yeah, obviously, every product or everything, whatever you take on the earth, on one hand we have to utilize the benefits, and the other hand we have to face the problems also. Then what are the problems of this social media marketing? So, the first one is the steady decline in organic reach. So platforms like YouTube and Facebook add a billion active users every month. Similarly, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and all these platforms are going to be add the new new users every month. But ultimately, the businesses are going to be the users also going away from these particular brands. Why? Because as a business continue to embrace the idea of using social media to promote their brands, so does the competition increase. So the businesses are fighting for the attention of the same audience. Many people are fighting for the same audience. That's the reason there is a steady decline in organic reach. And creating an effective strategy across different channels. So the designing effective strategies is a challenging task, and making it suitable for different platforms is another important and difficult challenge that the marketers are facing right now. Why? Because each platform uses a unique tone and unique format, and we have to fit our promotion according to their tone, according to their format. So that is becoming a biggest challenge for the business people, and managing the time is also another challenging task. Because social media marketing is a time intensive approach, and scheduling a week post and their priorities need to be worked out, which is quite difficult. So this difficulty can be minimized by being organized way. So we need to be managed in a more professional way. And data management is also another difficult challenge. Why? Because data is the essential element for designing a social media marketing strategy of any brand or product. But the information that gathered will assist the process of branding, but there will be huge data available. Out of this huge data, identifying the useful data and processing it to draw a meaningful sense out of is the most difficult challenge and most difficult task for the business organization. This is all about social media marketing. And once if we understood the social media marketing, then we discuss a little bit about logistic marketing also. Logistics marketing, nothing but the supply chain management or logistics, both are similar, and the supply chain management is a much broader concept than a logistics management. So the supply chain management is the broad range of activities required to plan, control, and execute a product's flow from materials to production to distribution in the most economical way possible, along with its information flow. So this supply chain management is a set of activities and techniques firms employ to efficiently and effectively manage the flow of merchandise from the vendor retailers, customers. So these activities ensure that customers are able to purchase merchandise in the desired quantities at a preferred location and appropriate time. So the retailers need to be managed the supply chain management activities in very appropriately. So if you manage this supply chain management activities appropriately, definitely there is a possibility to get the competitive advantage over your competitors. And this, how this particular flow will be takes place means already we have discussed that the merchandise, merchandise to vendor to distribution center to buyer to stores to customer. So like this, the flow will be takes place, and each and every flow is very important, and we need to be concentrate on how the products are moving from one place to another place without having any disturbances. So, and different channels we are being used to make the supply chain management activities to run smoothly. So there are different supply chain structures based upon extended, limited, and direct channels. The extended channel is where the manufacturer, wholesaler, and retailer provide a chain of facilitating service in order to sell the right product to the final customer. Whereas this is about extended channel. The limited channel means the limited channel is when a retailer works directly with the producer and therefore can eliminate the wholesaler and the extra cost of this part of the chain. So this is nothing but a limited supply channels. And whereas we are going to be used, the other one is a direct channel where we are going to be make use of the direct from company to customer. So this is a more effective channel to make available our products to the customers. So the supply channel is very important, and we have to choose. We need to be choose which supply channel is best for our product. Why? Because the supply channel is the total process by which the products reach the end customer as goods or services. So there are some sequences of events that occur in this process that involves strategic decisions over different resources and maintenance of relationships, all focused on delivering optimum value to the end customers. So here the manufacturer, intermediary people, and need to be taken care to supply the goods without any interruption to the customers. So this, while distributing the supply chain management activities through the proper channels, supply channels, and it is very important to maintain a cordial relationships among the channel members also. Why? Because in the present scenario, there exist a strong relationships and alliances between the various intermediaries servicing sector is, and this relationships affected by the concentration of market share, which is dominated by a limited number of chains of retail outlets. There is a reason the maintaining a cordial relationships which should not affect on our company business. So what is this retail logistics distribution means? The customer always expect a very good product on right time. So while making available this logistics, we need to be taken care about the cost which involves in it. And why? Because the total distribution cost need to be taken into the consideration while choosing any of the decision. Why? Because the total distribution cost includes transportation cost, facilities cost, communication cost, inventory cost, handling cost, processing cost, and management cost. So these all are costs taken into be consideration, and accordingly we have to prepare our logistics strategies. So here, and even sometimes we may go for online logistics management also. This online logistics management system is a strategic approach which uses the concept of digitization, cloud computing with the concepts of logistics management for seamless integration of operations such as receiving and processing an order, checking and preparing inventory, packing and picking up an item, dispatching it, and selecting a transportation route that will deliver the product to a customer as quickly, as efficiently as possible. There's a reason sometimes we maybe take the help of the digital services also. This is all about logistics management. And now we discussed just about social media marketing and logistics management. And now we discuss about the most important and the things is store management. Because This is very important for every retail organization, how to manage our store, how to maintain our store. For this, we need to be understand the store management. Why? Because store management includes several activities. That is nothing but understanding retail customers, understanding customer behavior, and their personal factors, cultural factors, psychological factors. So atmospherics, there are various factors which is going to be influence the customers in making a purchase. So in this process, we may be to understand the store management, we study about understanding retail customer, store operations, atmospherics, and what are the emerging trends in the retailing. So this, if you take understanding in the retail customer, so understanding the retail customer is very difficult. Why? Because why we need to be understand is the first question. Why? Because as Peter Drucker says all the times, business exists to satisfy customers only. Business exists to satisfy customers. If you are not satisfying the customer, there will be no business. There is no business at all. So the existence of the customer is integral to the existence of the retailer. So the ability to understand consumers is the key to developing a successful retail strategy. That's the reason we need to be understand the customer and consumer behavior. And after understanding, if suppose what type of customers we have. So there are so many different customers are there. Loyal customers. Loyal customers are the more important segment to appease and should be top of mind of for any company while taking any decision. These are the loyal customers. These customers generally represents not more than 20% of company customers, but contributes majority of the sales revenue. And impulse customers are the best customers to upset to and is the second most attractive segment to focus on. Impulse customers do not have a specific shopping list in mind and purchase products spontaneously. Discount customers play an important role in turning a company's inventory over. So the discount customers are the key contributors to a company's cash flow. Need-based customers are driven by a specific need. In other words, they enter the store quickly to purchase what they need, and immediately they leave the store. And wandering customers draw the largest amount of traffic to the company while making up the smallest percentage of sales value. These are the different types of the customers we have, and we need to understand the needs of each and every type of customers. And what are the factors are going to be influence this particular retail shopper? So cultural factors, social factors, personal factors, and psychological factors are going to be influence the retail shopper. For example, like low price. Most of the Indian consumers are price conscious, price sensitive. So now consumers normally look for a value or value for money and bundle of benefits with affordable price reductions, cost savings, promotional offers like buy one get one free can persuade an unintended purchase. So the low price, mass distribution, the product can be available as convenient to the customer. Thus, the easy accessibility to the customer is preferred by the marketer. For example, making the item availability as many as locations as possible. Wherever you go, the product may be available. For example, you take shampoo, hair oil, chocolates, not all chocolates, normal chocolates may be available at all places. Self-service also leads to impulse purchases in traditional stores, and it also facilitates customers to gather, evaluate, and take the decision. And prominent store display. So normally most of the products need to be displayed and stored. Why? Because these products may be got attracted by the customers immediately. So the store display must be prominent and eye-catching, so the consumer notices the product, and if he feels that he may make a purchase. And low marginal need for an item, it refers to the degree that the consumer requires or needs of the item. For example, milk, egg, cornflakes as a morning breakfast is need-based one. And small size and lightweight, smaller and lighter items that can be easily added to existing purchases are more appropriate impulse items. and ease of storage also. So these are the factors are going to be influence the retail customer. Now we need to understand one important topic is consumer decision making process. Retail customer decision making process. So this, as usual, like in marketing, you might be studied the consumer decision marketing process, making process. In the similar way, here also the same thing. The first step is need recognition and problem awareness. Next, information search. Next, evaluation of alternatives. Next, purchase, and next, post-purchase evaluation. So in the need recognition, normally the customers recognize the problems in the form of need or a physical cue or stimulus. So what are the needs of that particular people? For example, a person looks at the fuel gauge of the car and knows that he or she should refuel. So they identify the need. Then information search. So in this second stage, what they are going to do is they look for the solutions. So to their problems or the needs. So this can become in the form of past purchase decisions, or the consumer may be also look for the advice from the family or friends. And next, evaluation of alternatives. So once he got the information about various sources, then they are going to be evaluate the purchase option based on the technical specifications, product attributes, and personal factors like brand preferences, personal experiences, testing, sampling, company reviews, and everything, etc., etc. Here they are going to be compared with many other products. Next, purchase decision. After comparing, he will understand that which is good, which is bad. Then he is going to take a decision to buy, and what to buy, where to buy, whether to buy, when to buy, and all these questions need to be answered in the purchasing decisions. Then after post-purchase evaluation, after making a purchase also, the customer is going to be evaluate the things, whether the retailer is providing a after-sale service or good, and the product is running as they are promised. And these all takes that post-purchase evaluation. And consumer decision making means normally consumer is going to be take a decision to purchase the product whenever he needs a need of product. But sometimes we may be categorize the types of consumer decision makings like a routine buy. Routine buy means this refers to transactions wherein the buyer reorders from a regular store without any modifications and on a routine basis. For example, Indian households generally buy their grocery stock from a particular retailer. Every month, in the first week, they go and make the purchases of the grocery required to their home. And modified rebuy. So this pertains to transactions wherein the buyer wants to modify the product specifications, price, terms, or suppliers. So usually involves more time and information. For example, if any particular product is not available in a regular shop, the customer may seek advice from the retailer concerned to gather the information from the other sources to shortlist the retailers of the subsequent purchase. And a new product purchases. So this new product purchase is going to be refers to the transactions where a buyer purchases a product or considers visiting a particular outlet for the first time and therefore requires an extensive amount of information to be obtained and evaluated. And these all are called routine. Three types of the customers we have discussed. And thus the consumer is going to be use different strategies to make to take his purchasing decision, and he is going to be sort out so much of information and process it, and then only he can come up with a one particular decision. So here in the decision rules means they are going to be take different decisions at different times, and consumers need to be maintain a good image, and they need to be provide a better service. Then the customer's image of a store is the what you called influence the store also. Why? Because this customer image is an important role in determining the nature of shopping behavior. So in this context, this is important to understand the factors that affect the image formation of a retail store along with the process of its formation. So what are the factors are going to be create a good image means the strategy to communication, and what do you call the degree of congruity between the individual's self-image and the image of the store or brand. And these all are things are going to be make retail image. And this retail image is having so many different dimensions. In order to measure the image of the retail store or shopping center, it is very much essential to identify and aggregate the relevant consumer attitudes. So, so these dimensions can be used to identify relevant attitudes and assist in the development of measurement instruments for a particular retail store. So, this image concept is very, very most relevant with respect to the sector because of consumer intimacy with stores and awareness of retail stores. So the retailers can avail the understanding of the store image by their target segment by devising or revising their corporate objectives and store operations. For example, McDonald's has positioned itself in India as a family restaurant, as most people prefer outing with family. And to overcome the notion among Indian masses that low priced products are of poor quality, Big Bazaar introduced a tagline like that is सबसे सस्ता सबसे अच्छा सबसे सस्ता सबसे अच्छा. So with this tagline, the people are going to be created a good store image in the minds of the people. So this is about the what do you call the store management. And next we discuss in continuation of the store management is called the store operations. What do you mean store operations? Operations means the activities happened or taken place in that particular store. So the store operations concern all of the activities that keep a store functioning well each day. So this store operations nothing but includes managing employees, controlling costs, complying with legislations, store maintenance and keep up, managing merchandise presentations, and providing customer service also. So this store management is not that easy. Managing store operations is also a difficult task. That is the reason store manager need to be very skillful and dynamic and tactful. Why? Because the role of the store manager is very important and is responsible for increasing the productivity of the retail organization. So, he need to be plays a vital role in stock management. The store manager should establish challenging but realistic targets and communicate these to the employees. And store manager always need to be understand the strengths and weaknesses of the employees. Accordingly, they have to utilize them. And store managers should also ensure that women employees are comfortable and there is no gender discrimination. And these people also are required to meet monthly, quarterly, or annual sales goals and uh, check what is the target and what is the actual sales. Like this, they need to be manage the employees and also credit management, and they also need to be play a vital role in inventory management, housekeeping, energy management. So these all are the different activities and operations supposed to be done by the store manager. And also, and we store manager need to be keep up one another major responsibility is to look after the safety and security. Why? Because the store security involves two basic issues. One is the personal security and merchandise security. And many shoppers and employees feels that less safe at retail establishments now than they did before. There is a reason the store manager is responsible for the safety and security of the all customers and employees on store premises. And merchandise shrinkages. So the shrinkage is nothing but shrinkage is a difference between the recorded value of the inventory based on merchandise bought and received and the value of actual inventory in stores and distribution centers divided by retail sales during the period. So here the shrinkage may be categorized into four major sources. Four major sources for the shrinkage, they are employee theft, shoplifting, paperwork errors, and supplier fraud. So how the shrinkage will happens means either employee thefting or shoplifting or paperwork error or supplier fraud. So shoplifting means, as you know, that the number of the number one source of shrinkage is a shoplifting. Customers theft occurs through concealment, altering or swapping price tags, or transfer from one container to another. So these all are takes place. And next, employee theft. So coming that employee also sometimes what do you call sometimes maybe do like include discount abuse, refund abuse, and even credit card abuse. So checking employees' personal bags and belongings before they exit the store is one way to combat this particular theft. But searching and monitoring workers is not the best way to build the moral. So it's becoming a difficult problem for the retailers to deal with effectively. And paperwork error means sometimes we may be do some mistakes in paperwork, and that is also results in the shrinkage of that particular items. And supplier fraud, vendor fraud. Vendor is also one of the major source. That is nothing but the vendor fraud occurs mostly when outside vendors come into a store to stock inventory. For example, convenience stores inventories are checked and monitored by the vendor. So whether it is failing to provide as many as units as invoiced or stealing of other products, vendor fraud can cut into a retailer's bottom line. So this is about how the shrinkage will be takes place. But these all shrinkages need to be overcome for better management of any retail organization. So that's the reason we maybe utilize the technology, upcoming technology, advanced technology like video analytics. Video analytics means that this software can be paired with security cameras, allowing retailers an innovative real-time way to analyze your surveillance. So this helps to combat the shoplifting and anti-push-out technology. So with this loss prevention technology, undergoing wires are installed around the perimeter of a store parking lot, and a device on the shopping cart locks the wheels when the cart crosses the perimeter. And mobile point of sale. So with this traditional point of sale system, the cashier is stuck behind the cash register, giving potential shoplifters plenty of opportunity to head out the door with a shirt or piece of jewelry. But a mobile point of sale system allows your employees to be on the store floor, which often discourages theft because clerks are mobile and thieves feel they have less opportunity to steal. And smart display system. So a new and emerging technology is a smart display system. These systems allow high theft merchandise to be openly displayed rather than be locked in a cabinet. So if several times are taken from a following display, the smart display system triggers a flag that immediately sends a preventive message via email or text to a loss prevention person in the store who may be able to stop thieves before they leave the store. So like this, we may be protect the theft from employees and shoppers. And other way is we need to be overcome this problem from by ensuring and managing the crisis management. So insurance means a retailer has to insure against all possible contingencies such as a fire, burglary, or an accident. So the survival of the retailer, especially a small one in the unorganized sector, may be at stake in the event of such an eventuality. So insurance can be guard against all these losses. That's the reason insurance is very much important. And crisis management is also known by the retail manager. So despite the best intentions and plans, why? Because everybody wants to do the business to gain some profit only. But after having all these plans, also sometimes we are going to be face a crisis or we are going to be face a emergency situation that need to be managed smoothly. So these possible crisis situations include fire in the store, broken water pipe, which floods the store, or blockage of access to the store because of picketing by striking workers, a car accident in the parking lot, a burglary, a sudden illness of the owner or a key employee. So these all are some things which we do not expect at any moment of time, but there is a possibility to happen, and we need to be managed these kind of situations very, very smoothly. So this is about retail, what do you call operations. And next, the most important, which is going to be attract the customers effectively is atmospherics. Atmospherics is a silent salesperson. Atmospherics is a silent salesperson. So this atmospherics word, the concept is introduced in the during 1970s. Since then, there has been a slow but growing interest in understanding and predicting the impact of environment on consumer responses. So this retail atmospherics refers to all the physical and non-physical elements of a store that can be controlled in order to enhance the behaviors of its occupants, both customers and employees. So the retail atmospherics need to be planned very carefully. Why? Because atmospherics is playing a very important role. Just now I said it is a one of the silent salesperson. Why? Because the atmospherics helps to enhance the image of the retail outlet and attract the new customers. It creates a definite unique selling proposition. It facilitates easy store movement and access to merchandise. It ensures optimum utilization of retail space. It reduces product search time for the consumer. And at last, the retail atmospherics reinforces the marketing communication of the outlet and influence the service quality experience. That is the reason the managing atmospherics at a retail store is very, very important. And the atmospherics may be categorized into four ways. One is the exterior atmospherics, interior atmospherics, store layout, and visual merchandising. External or exterior atmospherics means all aspects of physical environment found outside the store, which includes store entrances, main board, marquee, windows, and lighting, etc. Store front of every retail store exhibits a specific image, such as traditional upmarket or discount store to the shopper. So, in this competitive world, to creating a very good atmospherics at outside of the retail store is very important. So, we need to be taken care at store entrance, display windows, parking facilities, and everything. And internal atmospherics. Internal atmospherics refers to all aspects of physical environment found inside the store. So point of purchase, interaction, and retail unit decoration influence the customer, and in turn sales of the retail unit. So the store physical environments is having a great influence on shopping behavior through mediating some emotional states. So here we need to be taken into the consideration of color, lighting, music, temperature, smell, signage, and all these things need to be considered very carefully. Why? Because if suppose sometimes we know the smell is intangible store elements such as a sprayed fragrance can stimulate one's affective state and helps to boost the mental imagination. And music is one of the key environmental variables that can impact shoppers. Environmental factors like music affect the time spent in the store and propensity to shop and satisfaction with the shopping experience. So the music helps the people to store much more time. The more time and more purchases maybe takes place. Store layout. Store layout describes the overall look and feel of the interior of a retail store, including the placements of fixtures. So it is an important part of implementing retail store strategy. The effective layouts are designed to expose customers to the most products possible given the amount of floor space available. So this store layout is also, that is nothing but selling space, merchandise space, personal space, customer space need to be managed very effectively. And last one is the visual merchandising. So visual merchandising referred to as a display, we maybe define this visual merchandising as the presentation of products in order to sell them. So the goods displayed show to the world that the retailer cares about his image and merchandise, and most importantly about entertaining, informing, and educating his customers. So the frequent changes encourage the customers visiting his normal section to also wander about and discover additional novelties. So this visual merchandising includes various aspects like store floor plan, store windows, signs, merchandise display, space design, fixtures and hardware, and the elements that come with it, which may be too many to mention. So this is also playing a very vital role in educating and facilitating the customer to make the more purchases. So this store layout maybe helps the people to go and make the purchases. And this store space management is another important one we need to be understand. Why? Because the space is nowadays very limited, and the available space need to be utilized in an optimum way. So while managing this store management, we need to be keep in our mind two objectives. One is to obtain a high return on investment by increasing the productivity of retail space, and another one is to ensure the compatible, exciting, and rational interface between the customer, merchandise, and sales people. So these are the two objectives need to be keep in our mind while managing store space, while and preparing the store space strategies also. Then this retail performance also need to be measured time to time. So retail performance means the we may be measure in terms of profitability, we may be measure in terms of sales. So here the sales per square meter or profit per square meter is one metric. Other one is sales per linear meter or profit per linear meter is another metric, or sales per cubic meter or profits per cubic meter. Any one of the things we are going to be used the as a one of the metric. So these all are called stores operations, and as we have discussed many times, the uh, retail store organization influenced by many of the things. Why? Because atmospherics is a very important thing we need to be taken into the consideration. Why? Because the color, smell, and all these things. Why? Because just if for in-depth discussion of the color, if you take the color, the yellow color is associated with sunshine and gold, happiness, brightness, friendliness, and cheerfulness. And whereas you take red, it is associated with exciting, loving, powerful, stimulating, and angry. So blue, most people's favorite color, and it is associated with pureness, coolness, and calmness, as well as with soft woolen skies, gentle horizons, the ocean, and loyalty. So, and white color, as everybody loves, a strong as well as supporting color that makes every other color bigger, brighter, and bolder. It is associated with innocence, hope, angles, and pureness. And so, like this, every color is having one unique intention, and it will speak about the organization to their customers. So, the color, choosing of a color. However, we need to be prepare a good atmospheric strategy to attract the customers into our retail store. So, next we may be discuss what are the recent trends, emerging trends, most happening things in the retail environment. So, information technology now, the digital technology or whatever you speak, the society is advancing day by day. And in this advanced society, the information is become a key resource that retailers need to be managed effectively in order to satisfy their customers and to remain the competitive in the industry. There is a reason. What are the recent trends are coming and how the recent advanced technological things are being applied in this particular retail technology means the information technology can be used in various ways, like in sourcing, warehousing, store management, and even in marketing also we may be used. But here some factors are going to be affect our technology, like how to which technology need to be adopted, and what is our volume of business, and what is the nature of our products, and what are the limits of our budget. Based on this, we need to be choose which kind of technology need to be suited for our business organization, and we need to be useful. So what are the different technological advances can be used in the retail organization? Means the first one is electronic data interchange, EDI. So what this EDI will do means EDI is the inter-organizational exchange of business documents in structured machine processable form. So this EDI can be used to electronically transmit documents such as purchase orders, invoices, shipping bills, receiving advice, and other standard business correspondence between trading partners. This helps for the accuracy and to time saving. And next, barcoding. Always it is supposed while billing, the salesperson is going to be just to scan the bar and immediately he is billing. So this is also help to save the time. So the barcoding is a proven technology for automated data collections needs of the business. So in general terms, a barcode actually contains any given alphanumeric information encoded in the forms of bars and spaces using international symbology, which are like language of the barcode. So this barcode helps to identify the product, what is the product and what is its price and everything also, features and everything will be known by the barcode using. Customer database management and that database, nothing but a collection of a comprehensive information about consumers and prospects such as demographic and psychographic profiles, products and services they buy and purchase volumes, etc., arranged in a manner that is available for easy access and retrieval. This will be helps to prepare a different strategies for the different targeted customers. And this database marketing, data mining, business intelligence, these all are the different advanced technologies which we are going to be used in our retail organization. And another one, we all know that electronic retailing to customers, that is called B2C. So this electronic retailing customers, nothing but here the internet is going to play a vital role in making increasing our sales. uh, so the why we need to be go for this electronic retailing to consumers means the reasons behind this: consumer time poverty, consumers wanting to have more control over time and place of transaction, the technology convergence allowing change to take place, and growing experience to the benefits of the medium. So the digital marketing and online technology, online retailing, and having so many merits. What are the merits we may have with this online retailing means no real estate cost. We need not to manage any space. We need not to purchase any space. We need not to pay any rent to the space, and easy and comfortable customer interaction, mass media, search option is available, user friendly, effective price discrimination, customized product placement, and we can be reached to all kinds of people, global reach. It is not limited, it is not bounded geographically or in such any other factor is going to be limited. But at the same time, we also have some limitations also. That is some certain kind of security issues. Customer retention is another security. And shopping is still a touch feel here experience. Why? Because still the customer come to the retail shop and touch the product, then he may be feel one kind of good feeling in purchasing that particular product. But in this online shopping, it is not possible. And this online shopping unsuitable for certain product categories. So for example, some product categories may not be purchased through this particular online shopping. And medium is also sometimes complicated one. Why? Because this is not so easy to use. Why? Because the web design may be suffer from high complex borderings and total chaos in some cases, and limited access to the internet. And still India, though it is we are saying it is a developed country or developing country or whatever it is, still the internet is not reached to the all people. And the people who are not aware of the internet may not be reached to this online media. And there are maybe certain flaws in website design, and that is also become a biggest task and challenging to understand this particular online retailing. So these are the certain emerging trends which we are going to be used in our retail organization. And if you discuss throughout the globe, what are the changes are occurring means like artificial intelligence, AI, and artificial intelligence is going to be used for many of the other things, especially the AI across the whole supply chain, from product development and merchandising to marketing to customer engagement, in the hope of improving operational efficiencies, reducing costs and enhancing shopping experiences. Shopping experiences. So it is going to be helps to retail customers and IoT, Internet of Things. In this Internet of Things, a network of billions of physical devices connected to the internet enables them to communicate, collect, and share data. And also, we use RFID technique and cloud computing and technological innovations and robotics and virtual reality, augmented reality technologies, voice commerce, digital payments. Why? Because digital payments is making the retail organization in a very big way. Why? Because as our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is much concentrating on digitalization and digital payments. That's the reason if suppose you go everywhere, even a vegetable seller on road also have some UPI payment transaction system. So these digital payments will help the retail organizations for easy of uh, making payments. So digital payments is becoming more important in the retail sector, and technologies empower smart logistics. And another blockchain technology is also used in the retailing. The blockchain technology is touted as the next game changer for all aspects of business, as it creates a permanent, transparent, and searchable link to trace and track the journey of products. So this digital, decentralized, distributed ledger provides a way for information to be recorded, shared, and maintained by a community. So all is recent technologies may be utilizing in the retailing format for their benefit. So this at last, what I want to say, this information technology is transformed the operation of retail marketing by providing accurate sales data and a mass of high quality information about the customers. So these fast data communications are enabled retailers to make their merchandise recording systems more responsive to customers at the same time as cutting the costs of inventory. So all these emerging trends are the technologies are going to be used in the retail organizations to gain the profit by satisfying the customers most effectively. These all are about our retail marketing. And today we have discussed about social media marketing, uh, retail store management, logistics management, store operations, and more important and very interesting topic is store atmospherics and emerging trends of the retail management. Any more questions? Now the session is open for the questions. Please. Yes, please. If there are no more questions from the students, I will take the leave. Thank you. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.